So, real question, is there a good way to do some of these national holidays like 4th of July, Memorial Day, Veterans Day, and do them well, that properly honors what each of those days are for, while leaning much more patriotic and not leaning nationalistic? And more importantly, is there a way to do those while keeping God first in the space, keeping God first in the worship service, but also doing the honor that's valuable for people and the honor for those that we are recognizing? Because I have been in some church spaces when they do these days, and they really just kind of blend together, Veterans Day, Memorial Day, all this, and each has its own thing. Right? Memorial Day is to honor those who died in service, right? Who died in service. So, like Memorial Day, you wouldn't have people stand, like I was in church once, they had people stand up and, recognize veterans. We don't do that on Memorial Day. You do that on Veterans Day. You also can recognize people currently serving on Armed Forces Day. 4th of July gets a little tough for me because we're really lifting up the country, and that one gets hard for me. Like, how do I do that one well in a church worship service while keeping God first? Like, that's very important to me, right? Because I want to be able to do it well. I want to be able to do it well that's meaningful for people, but not harmful to others. Because not everybody's in the same place, right? So I know some people who have indigenous backgrounds, and don't even get me started on that whole. When we do that, boy, that's harmful to them. Right now, people who are gay are not feeling the love of country, right? I have a pretty diverse youth group. They would tell you, some of the kids who are the minorities, how we've been treated doesn't make me love my country like maybe you would, Chad. And so I hear that, I recognize that, and I feel like I have to acknowledge that as well. So, but there's always this other group that's just, they're very much like, this America is the best. And there's others that are like, not really, like, we're hurt. You all hurt us. Like, and how do we have those discussions and recognize really the complication of feelings that people have while they're here and they love it? There's some really hard things for people and how they live and exist in this country. I don't know. It's something I'm meditating on.